Come with me to the first ever preview of the Hunger Games on stage. This is the very first time the show has ever been seen by the public and can change and grow over the preview period. But stick around to hear my thoughts at the end, there's much to discuss. As a huge fan of the franchise, I got my ticket the minute they went on sale and headed to the brand new purpose-built Troubadour Canary Wharf Theatre. 15-year-old me would not believe in a million years that I'd be here watching this all the way in London. The doors opened at the time the show was supposed to begin, and it finally started at 8:30. First previews always come with disruption, so this wasn't totally surprising, especially when you consider it was not only the first show of this production, it was also the first ever show at this venue. I don't want to give out too many spoilers, but I will say the production is visually stunning and very faithful to the book and movie adaptation. A lot of cleverness went into the special effects, the acrobatics, and the set design. There's a lot of work to do still, but I was so happy to have been there to experience it. Thanks for coming with me. So I just came back from the first preview of the Hunger Games stage show, and that was an experience. That is something I will say for it. Another thing I will say for it is that there is definitely value in knowing when something isn't ready. And unfortunately, I left the brand new, and I mean it literally brand spanking new Troubadour in Canary Wharf feeling like this show needs a lot more cooking. Starting with the venue, we were standing in the queue and they were literally still drilling inside, cutting beams. I don't know what they were doing, but construction work was still going inside as we were queuing outside. We were standing outside and we literally saw a group of the staff walk in with like multi-packs of loo roll. Like, that's just how new it was. They hadn't even had the chance to put toilet paper in the bathrooms. And there's something to be said for taking a moment and saying like, look, this isn't ready. Let's take a break, let's like count our losses here, let's offer a product that is like finished. And unfortunately that's not the experience I had today. It did not feel finished. I had a really good time because I'm a huge fan of the Hunger Games. I'm gonna put some pictures here from when I was 15. I'm very obsessed with the Hunger Games. And it is a IP that is very close to my heart, and I was really excited to see it, and I don't regret having gone to the first preview. I had a very good time, and it's another phase of like theater. Not everything is perfectly polished when you see it, and first preview I was not expecting something perfectly polished, but I was expecting something finished, or like something that felt ready to be seen, not like just a very expensive rehearsal. I think the cast were absolutely fantastic. The stunts, the production design, the special effects, you're probably going to be hearing the most about that, and that is definitely worth highlighting. But there was definitely a lot of work still to be done. Again, the venue wasn't even like fully ready. We ended up going in an hour late. The show started an hour late. Like it was just a very, we were waiting in the rain. The logistics for where the door was, where the queue was, everything was a mess. So it was definitely not an ideal experience. But I still enjoyed it. It's an anecdote. I get to say that I was part of the first audience in that theater to see that one show. So, you know, what a flex. I'm quite happy about that. I will go decompress. I will go and just chill. And yeah, I might go check it out again in a few months after all of this like growing pains have been sorted. One more thing. The price point, even though it was a preview, I think that is the biggest reason why I was expecting something more rounded, more finished. Full disclosure, I paid for my ticket. It was £125, which is a lot of money, but as I said before, I'm a huge fan of the Hunger Games and I was really excited to see it, and I wanted to have really good view of the stage and everything that was going on. And the view was amazing, and the actual like space, there's some really cool things happening, but with those prices being charged for members of the public to come see the show, this is just not it, unfortunately. Do I think it has like potential and stuff to become the show worth that much money? sure, I mean, there is so much going in that production that I'm sure they have the tools to fix those issues. And I really hope they do, because I think that this could be a really, really, really cool show. But as it stands right now, even though it's still in previews, I think it's unfinished. It should be finished before it goes to previews. Previews are to polish it, not to finish it. And I think that's the key difference. Are you gonna go see it? Let me know.